We are in Piper country. I'm a little disappointed you didn't wear the kilt, but I guess that would have been too easy. They might actually like you and cheer for you because Roddy Piper is a legend. Piper was known for talking. CM Punk was known for talking. Is Drew McIntyre known for talking? But since I've been back, Drew, it seems like that's all you've done. And it might seem a little weird coming from a guy who just talks probably too much. But I thought since I heard my name, I would come out. And if you had anything to say, you could say it to my face. I'll just stand right over here.
All right, the floor is mine. I guess first of all, I want to say congratulations. We're going on just over a month now and you're still here. See, some of the guys and I have got a bet going in the back that you're going to crash and burn, you're going to self-destruct, and you're costing a lot of people a lot of money the longer you stick around.
That's good.
I guess my big bad words have offended you, they've upset you. Maybe you and Seth have more in common than you actually realize. I don't care what you said outside the company. That's irrelevant. You wanted some headlines, you're bitter, you want some attention because you weren't getting enough. I get it. What I care about is what you do to me personally. And I'm one of the few people on this roster still that traveled the world with you for years. I know the real CM Punk. I've seen what you're truly like, and I've had so many things happen to me caused by you. I could go on for all night, actually. We've only got a 3-hour show, so maybe I'll go with the first thing that comes to my head. Remember, you were champion. And you used to refer to yourself as the leader. You would actually walk in the locker room and say, as the locker room leader, because the leader has to announce he's the bloody leader. Back then, I actually needed a leader. I needed somebody to help me out. I was in a real dark place. Right now, I'm not in a dark place. I've got some obstacles in my way. I'll kick them down. I'm Drew McIntyre. I got it these days. But I didn't have it back then. I was just a kid. I had personal issues going on. I'd lost the person who was closest to me in the world. My career was in a tailspin, and I could have done with a real leader to tell me it was going to be okay, to help me navigate this place. But you saw me as a threat, and that was never going to happen. I've spoke to Randy Orton about this before, and I understand that Randy couldn't have helped me because he had his own demons. You're straight edge. You don't have any demons. You are a demon. A self-serving, narcissistic succubus. And I didn't need anybody to help me become a leader. Once I got fired, I figured it out. I stepped up myself, and I became the man I am today. So after being gone for 9 years, I'm your leader now, kid.
Called myself a lot of things in life. I've called myself a lot of things in my WWE career. A leader was never one of them because I always led by example. Called myself a savior. And kid, if you want your hand held, you can pledge allegiance to the Straight Edge Society right now. We can shave your head. And you can live this clean life. Talk about demons? Listen, man. If I'm not a leader, who did you watch walk out of this company? It was me. And who did I watch walk back in and become bigger, faster, stronger? You went on, you won the Royal Rumble, and you main evented WrestleMania. You followed my lead on the way out. I got no problem saying that I'm following your way on the way back in. And just because I want to do what you did, I'm back bigger, faster, stronger, and I'm going to win the Royal Rumble and main event WrestleMania, and you're upset about it just like Seth? Yeah. And as far as being a demon, I'm not a demon. When pushed, I'm Satan himself. And if you were one of the people that saw that side of CM Punk, that says way more about you and where you are in your little dark places than it does about me, because I'm a real nice guy until it's time not to be. And it looks like it's getting to be that time. I am not here to be a nice guy. I am not here to make friends. I'm here to win the Royal Rumble and main event WrestleMania.
So we got ourselves a little problem there. As you said, I've won the Royal Rumble. I've main evented WrestleMania, something you've never done. But that wasn't for me. Those title wins, no. If you remember right, the world shut down. This place needed somebody to step up. Those title wins were for the entire world. They were for this roster, and some of our superstars stepped away. Because if you were still here, you'd probably step away too, because when the going gets tough, Punk gets going. This time, I'm entering the Royal Rumble. If it's not clear, I'll be in the Royal Rumble. And if you're in there, you want to talk about being Satan, I will exorcise you. I will eliminate you from that Royal Rumble. I'll go back to the main event of WrestleMania and win the title with live fans. And for this time, it's going to be for me.
It's getting a little spicy in here, Drew. So I'm going to lead by example, and I'm going to walk away before I knock your teeth down your throat. There's one person that can stop me from accomplishing my goals, and it's me. And I got out of my own way a long time ago. You can't stop me from winning the Royal Rumble. Seth can't stop me from winning the Royal Rumble. Cody can't stop me from winning the Royal Rumble. And Drew, leader to leader, because I'm such a nice guy in the Royal Rumble, I'm going to throw you out last.
Well, CM Punk's journey starts 2 weeks from Saturday. St. Petersburg, Florida, the Royal Rumble match. And he hopes it ends with him punching his ticket to the main event at WrestleMania.
Oh my word, alpha male egos with big plans, all flexing their muscles ahead of the Royal Rumble match. I cannot wait.
Well, it is Rumble season, then we had to eliminate.
Maybe I can just tape it. You know, maybe I can make it to Elimination Chamber, and I can try to win that, and I can get my main event at WrestleMania. But it's just not in the cards, and I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. Because when I think of this situation and how much it bums me out and how much I have talked from the highest mountains about how my goal and my dream ever since I was a little kid was to main event WrestleMania, you know, maybe it's just not ever gonna happen. And I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me, because realistically, is this a problem? You know, I have a friend named Chad Gilbert who I think about a lot. Every day I think about this kid because I love him to death, and he's got cancer, and he's had it real bad for a long time. He's got a beautiful wife, a beautiful daughter named Lily, and I'll go visit him and I'll sit with him while he gets his chemotherapy. And he's always in a good mood. And he's never down about it. And it's soul crushing. That's a fight. To me, this is just a flesh wound. When I say best in the world, it doesn't mean because I always win. I lose more often than I win. You guys see me fight in the UFC? Yeah, not great. But goddamn it, I had a dream and I had an opportunity and I was asked, do you want to do this? And I said yes, because it scared the crap out of me. It scared me as much as coming back after 10 years of not being in a place that I never wanted to leave in the first place, but I had to. It scared me. WrestleMania scares me. It's a goal that might haunt me for the rest of my life, but this is just a bump in the road. Best in the world is those people who fight things like cancer. People who put their lives on the line, like Matt Flanagan in Chicago, who's a firefighter. People who help other people. Now me, I just happen to entertain you, and for some reason, you people love me. And I promise I'm gonna keep doing it until the wheels fall off. This is a bump in the road. It is adversity, and I have overcome adversity countless times in the past. I do not focus on those who are negative. I do not focus on those who tell me I can't. I'm not tall enough. I'm not big enough. You got stupid hair. You got the wrong tattoos. None of that matters, because each and every single one of you, every single day, wake up, and your teachers and your garbage men. And it doesn't matter what you do, because you wake up and you keep going. You put food on your family's table, and by God, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. WrestleMania 40, I guess it's not in the cards, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm a Chicago Cubs fan, and this isn't the first time, and it won't be the last time I say this. There's always next year. I'm gonna bust my head. Not what I was expecting.
He was expecting to say the word ass. He's gonna bust his ass to get back. What a phenomenal message.
Incredible emotional message by CM Punk. The announcement that he has torn his right triceps, will not be ready for WrestleMania this year.
That obviously not good, but.
And now Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior, on his way to the ring. He's been very vocal about what he thinks about CM Punk. At the Royal Rumble this past Saturday night, McIntyre was actually eliminated by the man standing in the ring. McIntyre was never pleased that CM Punk came back to WWE. He made everybody aware of that.
First night, first time he saw him. Left the building in frustration. Drew, they're saying? Or boo?
Boo. Boo.
Oh.
You know, I've said some terrible things about you since you returned to WWE. And I meant them. You were a terrible person to me in the past. I think you're a poison to the locker room, but I'm listening to you now, and I can relate to everything you're saying. I've had my dreams taken away from me as well. I was fired from this place, and when I was listening to you talk about your buddy Chad, I can relate to that as well. don't know, what I believe in. I've went through some changes recently myself. I've never been much of a spiritual person. But I want you to know this. I prayed for this and it happened. When I got into that Rumble, I targeted you. I violently assaulted you. I could not let you win that thing. Our champion, he's went down. He's taken the title as far as he could till his body broke. He's done a great job. Who's going to take it to the next level? I couldn't let it be you. And you eliminated me. And I couldn't sleep that night, and I was so angry with myself. Then I heard the news the next day, and I slept like a baby last night. You won the battle, but you didn't win the war. Mission accomplished. I exorcised the demon CM Punk. Now I'm going to find a way into the world title match at WrestleMania, and I'm going to go to the main event, and I'm going to live CM Punk's dream again.
Jeez.
Punk, don't lower those eyes. Look me in the eyes when you speak to me, please.
My heart hurts more than my tricep does. I'm gonna go rehab it, and when I come back, I will main event WrestleMania, but the first checklist is you. I'm coming right for you.
And Mcintyre trying to take a cheap shot at a one-arm CM Punk. And a Glasgow kiss drops Punk. No!
I got my eardrum blown out. I was struck in the side of the head. My eardrum burst, and I had a bit of an incident after the show. I was talking with the doctor, and he looked at me and told me, Drew, you're hurt. There's a chance you might not make WrestleMania. And I looked at him and said, who do you think I am, CM Punk? Nothing's gonna stop me making Mania. Don't shut up my kilt, you perv. No, Punk, I know it hurt you not to be part of Chamber. It hurt you. It really hurts you not to be part of WrestleMania, and it probably kills you to see me in the world title match. But I want you to know I thought about you after that match, and I wanted to do something special just for you. I know you're straight edge. I know you don't drink. So on the way home, I drank twice as much for both of us to celebrate. All right, on to more serious.
A lot of things I want to say and a lot of business to get to, but before all that, is it good to be alive in Chicago on a Monday night or what?
Hell yeah.
Everybody's asking CM Punk if he's going to be at WrestleMania. The short answer is yes. Everybody's asking me how my elbow's doing. It's not great. It's not 100%. I'm not medically cleared, but damn it, My mouth works. We're not on Netflix yet, so I apologize. April knows what I'm talking about. Not only are people asking me what I'm going to do at WrestleMania, they got suggestions. They say, are you going to host WrestleMania? I don't know. 10 years ago, if you asked me that, I would have thought hosting WrestleMania was beneath me, but man, I just want to be in front of all you people. I wish WrestleMania was here in Chicago. Hint, hint. People ask me, man, you're great in the ring. You're great on the mic. You're great even at commentary. Why don't you try to be a referee? And I wonder, is there a title match at WrestleMania that maybe needs the most impartial referee? I don't know. Not only people ask me a lot of questions, a lot of people talk about me. A lot of people talk about me. It seems there's a lot of people that even if they hate me, most of them love me, they certainly need me and they need to talk about me. Pat McAfee.
Whoa.
Pat McAfee.
Whoa.
Got yourself a little program, I understand. I apologize. I'm not a daily listener. I listen to the Experience and the Drive-Thru, but you had a guest on your show.
Understandable.
By the name of Roman Reigns. And I sit back and I wonder, why does a guy like Roman Reigns need to bring little old one-armed CM Punk up? He's earned that right, and I respect him for it. But I have a feeling that me coming back and climbing back up the mountain and on Roman's way back down the mountain, we're going to see each other pretty soon. Whoa. Another guy that likes to talk about me is Seth Rollins. Me and Seth, we go way back. We don't see eye to eye, mostly because he wears high heels now, and he's somehow magically taller than me. That's a story for another time. But LOLing that I hurt my arm paying the price being a professional wrestler since I was 15 years old, maybe he's earned that right. I don't know. Coming from somebody with 2 bad knees, that's kind of funny. Somebody who hasn't talked about me, hasn't said a word. The Rock. And I'd like to think that's because 10 years ago he remembers coming face to face with the Second City Saint and realizing that his arms were just too short to box with God. And then there's Drew McIntyre. I haven't said a word. I've been tight-lipped. That's because I don't perpetually, terminally live on the internet. I handle my business live and in living color. When you got a problem in Chicago, you handle it face-to-face like a man.
Oh, boy.
Well, here we go.
Turn off this stupid song. Turn the stupid song off. Nobody wants to listen to that. I ain't medically clear, but I'm not looking to have a wrestling match. Why don't you get your bitch ass in here?
I would love to get to that ring right now and beat your arse, but Punk, don't you remember what happened last time we were in the ring together? I stomped that stupid little arm of yours because you deserved it, and I told you I prayed for this, and it happened.
Hey, are you a Scottish psychopath in a kilt? Or are you an internet troll in a skirt? Let's find out.
This is 2024. You want to get canceled for talk like that? No. Tonight's perfect. I couldn't have prayed for this. You're in the ring injured, Punk. We're less than 2 weeks to Mania. We're in Chicago. Drew McIntyre is in the world title match. This is divine intervention. That's what this is.
Wrestling gods.
Oh man, I just realized I'm wearing this shirt. What bad manners. You know, on the back it says #1 in the checklist, injure CM
Drew
Punk.
McIntyre, I ain't never had to put another man's name on a t-shirt to sell it.
Oh, we got another shirt. 2-shirt gimmick.
Struggled to get out of that thing with my biceps, something you've probably never had an issue with. You want to know the most ironic thing about you, Punk? The straight edge thing.
What the?
You never drink, you never do drugs, yet you spend all your time in rehab. Now I can see in your eyes you don't like me too much and you think I hate you like Seth Rollins. And maybe at one time I hated you, and maybe there's issues that need resolved, but no, as of right now, I don't hate you, Punk. You complete me.
Man, just boo this man.
No, hear me out.
Yeah, you tell him who you paid to see.
Hear me out. When I'm in the gym and I can't get that last rep and I'm using weights you couldn't even have imagined in your prime, I think about you and the weight goes up. I'm in Elimination Chamber, first man in, 30 minutes in, burst eardrum, equilibrium off, can't possibly win that thing. I think about CM Punk and I get the job done. You're my muse, man.
I can't hear a word you're saying. Why don't you come into this ring and speak into my good ear? Come on, you coward!
I would love to get in that ring, but I know what the people of Chicago are like. You probably have a weapon in there, and you'll try and take me out before WrestleMania.
What the hell?
I don't have any idea.
Yeah, do not shoot up my kilt, you perv. Listen, Punk, please. I know you want to be at WrestleMania bad. Real bad. You don't have to sneak in. I want you there. I want you to have a front row seat at WrestleMania because you honestly believe you should be in my position. But you shouldn't, and everybody's finally starting to realize what I've known all along, that Drew McIntyre has always been the chosen one.
Chosen one? Who chose you? Who? What was his name? Huh? You got the balls to say you're the chosen one? Tell me what paragon of good virtue chose you. It wasn't the people in Chicago. Wasn't the people in San Antonio when we went off the air on Monday Night Raw and they were saying, CM Punk. CM Punk! CM Punk! CM Punk!
I bet he's not in a good mood.
The following is a World Heavyweight Championship #1 contenders Fatal 4-Way Elimination Match. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
You know, Drew McIntyre really took this whole social star of the year thing. Well,
Cut the music.
I'll tell you about it later.
This is a former world champion.
What happened last night was complete and utter BS. "5 minutes and 46 seconds. That's how long my moment lasted. But some of you find that funny. It was about 5 minutes longer than most of you last in bed, so shut it. Before I fly off the handle here, Seth Rollins, I want to tell you I might not like you all the time, but I respect you. You stood by your convictions. You went out in your shield, and we shared a moment only warriors know about. So thank you for that. But then, That bondage Undertaker Damian Priest screwed it all up. I'd say I'd whip your arse, but you'd probably enjoy that. The Money in the Bank briefcase is a joke. A freaking joke. It's cost me the world title twice now. It cheapens everything Seth did. Everything I did. You stole that from me, Priest. And I'm coming for you. You're nothing but a transitional champion. And after tonight, that belt belongs to Drew McIntyre. Oh, no. He might have the contract, but he didn't cause that finish. The one that caused all of this was that prick CM Punk. I told you what I was going to do, Punk. I told you I'd win that title. I'd have my moment. I would have my moment with my family, and I'd rub that title in your stupid face. And that's exactly what I did. And it was no accident. I was within striking distance from you. I looked you in the eye, said everything I had to say, and you did nothing. Nothing at all. You put the headphones on, you made jokes, you went into business for yourself. You're a coward. The second I took my eyes off of you, you swept my legs, took off that metal brace, and bashed me in the face. So, Punk, you thought it was bad before. Tearing your tricep was bad before. I know you're going to disappear for months. I know you're going to go into hiding, but from now on, it is on sight. And I'm going for your weakest part. It just so happens your whole body is your weakest part.
Speaking of Mr. McIntyre, he was the world champion at WrestleMania for just over 5 minutes before CM Punk got involved and then Damian Priest cashed in to win the championship.
Am I the only sane and logical person left around here? In what world does Drew McIntyre get drafted in round 3?
Amen.
There's not one person in this arena that can walk up to me, look me in the eye, and tells me that makes sense. I would call you a liar. APA, have you had all of them drinking since Friday? I'm not joking. That's how stupid that is. You think that's cool? Anti-establishment to chant his name. He is the furthest thing from anti-establishment. He is now a corporate arse kisser. But Punk, congratulations, you finally achieved something since you came back to WWE. You hurt Drew McIntyre. At WrestleMania, when you attacked me from behind like a coward, you fractured my elbow. But unlike you, staying at home, kicking your feet up, collecting that paycheck, I came to work week after week. I tape it up and I get on with it because I'm actually a real man.
Cut the music! Cut the music! Is it good to be alive on a Monday night in Kansas City or what? I'm not sitting at home, Drew. I'm right here, you little bitch.
Is he going to walk up to that suite?
Damn!
Who's going to be hosting that thing, Cole?
Michael Cole.
In a Men's Warehouse suit. He's in the suite section.
Where's Punk? Which one's he in? You don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. You. This one. This one.
Hold on to that, Drew. That's worth a lot of money.
Always one step ahead. Punk is driving Drew off the deep end. CM Punk, of course, drafted to Monday Night Raw earlier tonight, as was McIntyre, who was extremely upset over the fact that Punk was picked before Drew was. And the reason McIntyre is not the world champion today is because of CM Punk.
CM Punk's brain is the size of Kansas City, and it's staying on Raw. Looks pretty jocked, doesn't he? Drew looks pissed. CM Punk looks jocked.
I love Kansas City and the people that inhabit it, so I don't want to waste your time like Drew McIntyre. So I'm going to try to do this in less time than the last time you were world champion, which means I got 5 minutes and 46 seconds. Pat, time me.
Yep, got it.
You start the clock?
This would normally be the part of the program where I ask you, do I have your attention now? But I can see clear as day, just like everybody else here. I've had your attention for quite some time. You're like an ex-girlfriend that I can't get rid of. And you say, I hurt your elbow? Good. You prayed for me to get injured. I did that to you. I thought you maybe got hurt just sitting on Twitter and tweeting because that's all you're good for. And that is why I was drafted before you. I'm not mad. I'm not out for revenge. You've given me purpose. The reason, Drew McIntyre, I was drafted before you is simple wrestling economics. It's because I am the best in the world, in this ring, on this microphone, even at commentary. Nobody can touch me, no offense, Pat and Michael.
A minute 33 in.
Losers hope things happen. Losers pray for things to happen. Winners make it happen. And when I'm cleared, when I'm 100%, I promise you, I am going to make your life a living hell.
I think Punk already is making McIntyre's life a living hell.
Did that in 2 minutes tonight. It's great to have you here, CM Punk.
McIntyre cannot get CM Punk out of his head.
Drew's dangerous. CM Punk's confident. This is wonderful. Good time. 2:37 right now. 9:40, 41.
And Punk even turned his back on McIntyre in the ultimate sign of disrespect.
Well, he knows he would need a 20-foot ladder and about a 30-second run down their stairs. But nonetheless, yeah.
Please welcome.
A little bit of spite and certainly some obsession over a man that he thinks ruined his title run. Could you imagine you just got your ass beat by Drew McIntyre to start Monday Night Raw? That would have been sweet.
I mean, maybe if we're in Atlanta or Charlotte, but Punk's not going to show up in Greenville. He only makes the big towns, brothers. Now, what Punk told me when pushed, he's Satan himself. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he doesn't exist, when the greatest trick CM Punk ever pulled was looking like a drug addict without ever taking any drugs. Now, the greatest trick he ever pulled was convincing you to trust him time and time again, no matter how many times he breaks your trust. Management, CM Punk fans, you keep taking him back. It's like an abusive relationship. I don't understand it. The other thing I don't understand is you buy all the crap that he spews out his mouth every week. I don't like talking to people like they're stupid, but if you're a CM Punk fan, you're stupid. Just look at the facts. Last week he was in this ring calling me a coward, challenging me to a fight. You literally watched me leave the arena in my car. He arrived 1 second later, came to the ring and started talking his trash. It's like he's got a stooge on the inside, Adam Pearce. And the week before that, I was on the stage. He was in the skybox. I go to the skybox. He's in the ring. He's running from Drew McIntyre. Punk, eventually, I'm going to get my hands on you and I will torture you. And you'll beg me to tear your tricep. But until then, I'm not going to waste my time on a guy that might not be cleared for about 20 years.
Oh.
I prayed for this, and the big man made it happen. Me. Each and every one of you that have been chanting Punk's name for months now, I am done with you. When you chant his name, it's just in memory of now. You've spent months listening to me tell you what kind of person he is. You have watched what he's done to me at WrestleMania, Clash at the Castle, screwing me over in front of my family, my friends, my country. I promised my wife, my sick wife, the world title, and he prevented that, and you still chant his damn name. As far as I'm concerned, you're chanting his name. You are dead to me. So now you all don't exist. I'm going to talk right to you, Punk, at home, because I know you're watching right now. I hope you're uncomfortable and in pain and been fed through a straw, because I did that to you. I put you there. I didn't just take your dignity, though, did I? I also took this. Now, this is worth about 50 cents. no real meaning. A fan made it for you, but I know to you, Punk, it is absolutely priceless. This bears the name of your wife and your stupid-looking dog, Larry. You wear this when you leave home so you can take them with you, so you don't feel alone. But you are alone, Punk, right now because of me, and in pain and miserable. And this is going to be a theme for you going forward, because I am going to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match. And you are going to watch alone and in pain and miserable. And I am going to win as you lay there alone and in pain and miserable because of me. I know what it feels like to be alone. I felt alone as everybody chanted your name, as the roster accepted you, as management accepted you, when I told them what kind of person you really were. But I'm not alone anymore, am I? I have your dog. I have your wife. I have your family in my corner now, and at Money in the Bank, I am going to win that contract. I am going to cash it in that night, and you're going to watch alone and in pain and miserable while I have your family by my side and become the world heavyweight champion in spite of your arse.
Well, this McIntyre obsession with CM Punk is continuing to haunt him. And Miz, this obsession has taken over Drew McIntyre's life.
This is an unpopular opinion, I know, but Drew McIntyre has a point. He looks at himself as the hero here. I mean, think about it. Punk has cost him not one world